Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Welcome back in the chemistry lecture of 11th science. Students, we were seeing last time the chemical properties of alkene, that is chemical reactions of alkene. I said that we have to see total in all 9 reactions, 9 chemical reaction, out of which we have seen 3. And last time we have seen about the Marconi-Kopp's rule on addition of HBr across unsymmetrical alkene. Formation of major product was formed according to Russian chemist, that is Marconi. The negative part of the reagent was attached to the carbon atom which contained less number of hydrogen atom, that was the major product. Now what is anti-Marconi-Kopp's rule? It is exactly opposite of the Marconi. If the HBr is carried out in presence of sunlight, means HBr is added to the unsymmetrical alkene in presence of peroxide, organic peroxide, inorganic peroxide. In presence of peroxide, the reaction takes place in presence of peroxide. The negative part of the reagent gets attached to unsaturated carbon atom which contain more number of hydrogen atom. In presence of peroxide is said to be as an peroxide effect or crash effect or anti-Marconi-Kopp's rule. Let's see the example. Unsymmetrical alkene. The negative part of the reagent will get attached to the carbon atom which contain more number of hydrogen atom. That will be major product. And this will be minor product. That is 20%. 2-bromopropane. According to Marconi-Kopp's rule, this will be major. If we won't write peroxide, this will be major. If we write peroxide, this compound will be 20%. Now this will be 80%. 1-bromopropane. This will be 80% major compound. As mechanism we don't have to study mechanism, so that is why this we have to skip. Mechanism is not there in our syllabus. This is actually with respect to NCERT. I have prepared for the student of the NCERT. That is why I added the mechanism. But our state board do not require this mechanism. Next reaction we have to see that addition of sulfuric acid to the alkene. Addition of sulfuric acid will be also takes place in according to Marconi-Kopp's rule. Now, anti-Marconi-Kopp's rule only applicable for HBr. Remember carefully, only applicable for HBr, peroxide and sunlight only. Marconi and anti-Marconi-Kopp's rule are the only applicable for unsymmetrical alkene. Crash effect can be studied in case of oct-4-ene, hex-3-ene, pen-2-ene, but-2-ene. Pen-2-ene is unsymmetrical. That is why it affect peroxide effect is followed in unsymmetrical alkene. See the reaction. Identify the product. A, this is 2-chloropropane, this is 1-chloropropane. This is propene, HCl is added. Actually, By mistake HCl is written because in anti-Marconi capsule HCl do not carry out this reaction, because to break the bond to break the HCl bond we require more amount of energy. That more amount of energy is not provided over here. That is why HCl we are not using, we are using HBr. So in case if HCl is added, I repeat again, very important MCQ this is, if you add HCl and in presence of peroxide, it has to be formed according to anti-Marconi capsule 1 chloropropane. But as if you add other than HBr, what will happen? It will not follow anti-Marconi capsule even in the peroxide, it will follow Marconi capsule. That is why A compound is a major product. Addition of sulfuric acid. Step 1. Concentrated sulfuric acid will be getting added. Sulfuric acid H2SO4, it will be written as HOSO3H. HOSO3H. Actually it is written 4. One of the oxygen will be getting shifted over here. Let's see. Here there is a printing mistake. The bond should be the carbon is bonded to oxygen, one of the oxygen. OSO3H. It will be OSO3H. The name of the compound will be ethyl hydrogen sulfate. If you add water, what will happen? It will form sulfuric acid. OSO3H will react with water to form sulfuric acid. This O will be getting added over here. It form ethyl alcohol. This is in case of symmetrical. Now what happens in case of unsymmetrical? Marconi capsule will follow directly. Smart reaction. Direct sulfuric acid is added on the arrow. Product will form. Hydration of alkene takes place in presence of sulfuric acid. Cold sulfuric acid. Aqueous cold sulfuric acid. Next reaction. Oxidation reaction. When alkene react with hot acidified KMnO4. Acidified KMnO4. Remember carefully. When this react with acidified KMnO4 in our textbook, it is a last reaction. What will happen? Ketone or acid is formed. Ketone or acid is formed. So here this part will form a ketone, CH3, C double bond O acetone, and this will be acetic acid. This is the 9th reaction in our textbook. First aldehyde will form, then aldehyde, further oxidation it forms acetic acid. When aldehyde cold dilute KMnO4, that is also said to be as an Baer stress. That is also said to be as an Baer stress. Now this is our 8th reaction, that is hydroxylation. That is hydroxylation. How to remember? Cold dilute alkaline, not acidic, alkaline KMnO4. It is also oxidizing agent. KMnO4 is the oxidizing agent. What will happen? Diol will form. H will form HOH. This oxygen with hydrogen will form OH. So two OH group will be added across double bond. So that is said to be as a diol. Baer's reagent. Butane 2,3 diol. OH is hanging over here in this way. Single bond will form. Next, ozonolysis. Ozonolysis. Oxidation reaction we have 3. First we have seen acidic KMnO4, then we have seen alkaline KMnO4. Now we are seeing the 5th reaction of our textbook, that is ozonolysis. This is also said to be as an house reaction according to me, because the house is formed and then the bond is broken down. Ozone is added across the double bond. Let's see how. See, double bond is broken down. 2 oxygen, 3 oxygen, all 3 oxygen is added across double bond. This is called as an ozonide compound. In presence of zinc remove one of the oxygen and the rest part will become aldehyde. See this one. So 2 aldehyde is formed and zinc oxide is obtained. Formaldehyde. Next, unsymmetrical alkene. Formaldehyde and acetaldehyde will form. Ozonide. Now this part will form CH3CHO and this is HCHO. This will form zinc oxide. And alkene on ozonolysis produce a mixture of acetaldehyde and acetone. Identify the alkene. Acetone 3 carbon, acetaldehyde 2 carbon, 2 methyl but 1 ene. See the solution. Two methyl but 1 but 2 ene, sorry. 2 methyl but 2 ene. Bayer's reagent, alkaline KMnO4. C. Uses of alkene and chemical property. Let's see. One more reaction, that is 7th reaction, polymerization reaction. As you know very well, alkene adds to form polythene. Large number of alkene forms a polymer. So high molecular weight obtained is, for a high molecular weight compound is obtained. This double bond will break down in presence of oxygen or heat, high pressure, and polythene will obtain. One reaction in our textbook, it is the 6th reaction, which is from the 12th standard. It is given to you, that is hydroboration oxidation. That reaction we will see next time. Uses of alkene. Ethene is used as an oxyethylene flame, which is used for the cutting and welding purpose. See here this one. Uses of ethylene. Ethene is used in the preparation of ethylene glycol, which is used as an anti-freezing agent in automobile and coolant. Ethene is used in the preparation of organic compound like ethyl alcohol, acetaldehyde, acetic acid. It is also used in manufacturing of polythene, which is as a polymer, pipes, bottle, etc., bags. Ethene is used as an artificial ripening of fruit. It is injected to the fruit. Directly the food will be getting ripe. Of course it will be harmful to us. But most of the time what happen? The shopkeeper, they directly dip the fruits into the ethylene liquid and they remove out, and overnight the fruit is ripe and it is in the market. That is harmful to us. Ethene is also used as an anesthetic to bring about the unconsciousness. Ethene is used in the preparation of the mustard gas, is also said to be as a war gas. This is the molecular formula. CH2 bond CH2, CH2 bond CH2, Cl at the either end, in between there is sulfur. Simple molecule like monomer to form big, that is said to be as a polymer. Thank you. Next time we will see hydroboration and we will start the new topic, that is triple bond alkyne. After alkyne we have aromatic compound. Thank you.